coming.
Awesome. I can't wait, man. I thoroughly enjoyed season 1, so much success to you.
All right, so yeah, let's go get something to drink.
Your eyes are kind of next.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Lucky, bro. I mean, they're really lucky. We had our hands full, and our brother got caught off guard, but it
belong. Those belts were around their waist first.
Well, that's a matter of perspective. I mean, yes.
All right. Now, just announced by Mr. Joel Maximo for February, the one after the January show, but definitely in February. Get your tickets. Former WWE. All right, I am hanging out with the Invitational Champion, the one, the only Pharaoh. All right, guys, thank you very much for being on. I can tell. What are you carrying with you today? All right, vlog interactions in full effect. I'm hanging out with.
You get back here.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and I'm gonna bring up something.
Hey! Hi!
Hi!
How you doing?
How you doing? Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dank, and today we have a very special episode, man. I think that intro is really long. But anyway, let's bring out my very special guest, the one, the only Sloppy Slade.
I like that intro, man.
It was a little long, man. It's clocking in at 1 minute 8 seconds.
Hey, curtain time, man. Curtain time.
I got a lot of stuff to come in, so I got like 2 different intros right now. So I'm gonna like alternate in the future as I keep.
Okay, I got you.
I'm just gonna alternate the intros, man. I think that's different and unique.
Right. That's what you got to do. Just play with them.
That's right. All right, let's start off with a couple of events you got coming up. You have Caged Resolution. You are in a Fatal 5-Way X Division match.
Right.
Tell me about what's going on for this event and where.
It's just like you've seen on TNA, same concept. They're going to throw up a cage. They're going to have 2 wires Xing across the middle. Belt's going to be hanging in the middle, and it's down to one of us 5 to get it. But you already know it's going to be me. So.
Okay, all right. I love the confidence.
Right.
And where can everybody get their tickets?
Well, they do tickets at the door, Trenton, Tennessee, this Saturday night.
Awesome. All right, let's go into this next event. You're going to be at Premier Pro.
Yeah, I'm a busy guy. And I don't know what it is with these multi-man matches, but opportunities for titles, so I'm going to take them. Yeah, this one is in Dyer, Tennessee.
You're very
first show of the new year. Another Fatal 4-Way. Another title coming home with yours truly.
All right, and Lindsay Dorado is in this one.
Hey, well,
he doesn't stand a chance, does he?
He don't. Well, you said you made him recently, and I asked you what you thought of him. You said he was a nice guy, but you didn't say nothing about his wrestling. So he's a nice guy, but I'm a nice wrestler, so we'll see, right?
I mean, he's a high flyer, man.
Hey, I'll talk my talk, but I'll give him credit where credit's due. He's the man for a reason.
Gotcha. All right, let's go into your history. Let's go into how you fell in love with professional wrestling. Let's start with that.
Okay. So, my dad, and this is going to be crazy. It's going to be a little lifetime, but I'll cut it short. So, my dad wasn't really in my life too much.
Okay.
But one memory I got of him is he picked me up from a soccer game, took me to his house, and it's when the PlayStations had just came out, you know what I mean? And Attitude, WWF Attitude had just came out, and he bought me that. So I just played that nonstop, And unfortunately, he passed away when I was 12.
Okay.
So that's just a memory that I kept. And just based off that, I went from playing the game to watching it. I was fortunate enough to catch the end of the Monday Night Wars.
Gotcha.
Growing up. Yeah. So I just rode along right into it. Yeah. So it hook, lined, and sinker me right off the bat. Man, so that's basically my introduction into it, and just kept going up with it to the teenage years.
Who was your favorite character to play in the game?
Ooh, in the game. Okay. It's going to be cliche, but I had 2. So Stone Cold, Steve Austin, just because he cussed. And my mom, she was like, nah, You can't be that guy. So yeah. I definitely had to be him. And then X-Pac. You know, I'm a huge X-Pac. Huge X-Pac fan. So
For good reason.
right. Did you ever play it growing up? You ever play it?
I played. At the time, it was Raw versus SmackDown.
Right on. Okay. Cool.
And I was playing always. I was always Triple H because I always.
Yeah.
I always used to do the running and the knee. That was my signature move.
Yo,
beat everybody up.
Yeah, and what's the cool thing is like every year they gave Triple H like the sickest animations for the pedigree. Just the most unsafest pedigrees ever. But yeah. Triple H was dope.
Triple H was dope. Now, have you played the new AEW game, Fight Forever?
I have not.
Okay, I played it twice.
So I'm a big PC player. So, but I usually played my wrestling games on like a PlayStation or console. But a couple years ago, I moved to PC, so I haven't really played it. But
okay. All right, you gotta let me know when you do.
Yeah, you enjoy it?
It was okay.
Okay.
I'm just was used to just playing any WWE games when I was growing up.
Right.
So I'm just used to being that. When you get AEW, you're like, man, this is different. I mean, I watch AEW, so I mean, I know obviously the wrestlers and all that, but it's like just different than being a WWE game. I just can't.
Right. I think like the big appeal for me would be like I know a lot of those guys, so it'd be like cool to play as my friends. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
all right.
That would be pretty. That would be pretty cool.
Let's throw some names of who you know real quick. Just a couple.
Okay. We'll just get a couple. Okay. So Billy Gunn. I know Billy. Not like on a personal, but I did a lot of seminars with Billy. Marco, when he used to be in there, Marco Stunt. Shout out to Marco Stunt. Marco Stunt's a real good friend of mine. Yeah, Ricky Starks. Let's take a second and let's give our shout out and praises for Ricky Stark, because I don't know if people really give that dude as much love as he deserves. But within the next 2 years, mark my words, like Ricky Starks, top 5 wrestler, without a doubt, he will be. I mean,
100%. You can see it right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's buzzing and he's about to blossom. But man, Ricky's the man. Shout out to Ricky Starks. Love
Shout
you.
out to Ricky Starks.
Yeah, Ricky's the man, man. Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But I was going to ask you that. Go ahead. Who'd you enjoy playing as on AEW? Who's your character?
Probably Andrade.
Okay, I got you.
I'm a big Andrade fan.
Okay, fair enough. I absolutely love the luchador culture. I was fortunate enough to get to go to Monterrey in Mexico for a bit.
Right.
And just amazing, dude. Amazing.
I would probably say the person I know the most in AEW who's really awesome and really, really nice is Statlander.
Yeah. Yeah.
She started out here in Long Island.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, I mean, I see Max Caster too. I've seen him. He's done a couple of shows that I've been associated with.
Right. Nice.
Yeah. A lot of those guys who go to that school.
Do what?
A lot of the guys that go to the Creative Flow school.
Got you. Yeah.
Are out here, so like our paths run into each other frequently.
Right.
With that team over there, yeah. All right. Yeah, I know you're gonna say something, so go ahead.
No, man. No, you go ahead.
All right, let's go. All right, let's get out of AEW.
All right, we'll go back. We'll go something.
I always want to hear and I'm going to be a little bit on Mark right now, but I always want to hear some Ricky Stark stories because I just think he's just amazing. I really do.
Okay. I got a Ricky Stark. Okay. All right.
Tell me a good Ricky Stark story.
So Ricky had just done like a little segment. This is before AEW. Right. He had just done a segment in WWE, and he had done it with Kane. And all it was just something where Kane gave him the choke slam. So we're in St. Louis. We're out St. Louis Anarchy. If you're in the St. Louis Anarchy, St. Louis area, St. Louis Anarchy runs. Gary J, guys like that, they're bad. I don't know if you cuss on this show, but they're a really dope show.
You can cuss.
Okay. I was holding it. They were a really dope show.
Okay.
So we were in St. Louis, and I was wrestling Ricky, and he was, I mean, maybe a week off of doing that stunt with Kane. And so I was like, let's just, let's go out there and you do all Kane stuff. You just be Kane. And, I did my entrance and Ricky was getting his entrance and he got halfway about, to his entrance and he did the fire thing, and we, at some point in the match, I got he wrestled Kane chant going, we did the whole, he's down, he sits up for the comeback and choke slam. Oh, we did the whole 9 yards.
I love it.
Dude, it was. I love Ricky Starks, man. Ricky's so cool.
Me too. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, me too.
I almost have all his figs. I need the chase.
Yeah, for sure.
The only one I need is that chase.
There you go.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, I keep my eye open.
All right, let's go into where you went to go train. Who was your trainer, and what were your thoughts during that first initial training?
Okay. So I split this up into like a two-parter because initially, when I got out of high school, I went to the military, and then I did my time, and then I got out. I was kind of like, I want to do something active, but there really wasn't nothing going on in my area, and I went to go get a tire changed on my truck one day, and there was a bunch of guys with knee pads walking into this barn, just out in the middle of a parking lot. Okay, just a giant red barn. And so I asked the guy, I said, "What, have they got a volleyball team here? What's going on?" And he goes, "No, they train." And I said, "Train for what?" And he said, "Wrestling." And I said, "Like the Olympics, like free?" And he said, "No, like sports in like WWE, all that."
Right.
No way, man. So I walked in there. And sure enough, there's a ring in the middle of this barn. And so I stayed there for about 6 months, did training, and I credit a lot of my initial to a guy named Dirty Little Dave. And he wrestled mainly in the Macho Man era, before Macho Man got signed back in Territory Day. Gotcha. So, Macho Man actually has a book where Lenny has a book where he had talked about Dave. Sorry. But that was the first trainer I had and kind of the first guy who showed me the ropes. And then when I started traveling, there was two guys, John Wayne Murdoch and Reed Bentley, who really took me under their wing, kind of showed me a lot of the ropes and really kind of polished things out. So I really give those three guys the credit for that.
Okay, awesome. Now tell me about your first professional match. Who was your opponent, and what were your thoughts during that first initial match?
Okay.
Some people don't even remember it, to be honest with you.
Oh, I remember it. I remember it because it was so monumental. We get there.
All right.
I get there, and the owner of the building and the promoter of the show are arguing. Right off the bat, they don't want damage done. Everything needs to stay in the ring. All that. Good. Fantastic. Got it. You know what I mean? And I was wrestling a guy named Donner. He wanted to do this simple spot where, I hit the ropes. He gives me a backdrop. I take the big backdrop.
Right.
I jumped and he threw and I went through the ceiling.
Oh, no.
Yes. I went into the ceiling and then came out the ceiling. Yikes. Two holes. Man. So I will never forget my first professional. It was in Reno, Arkansas.
That sounds very memorable.
Yeah, I will never forget it. But yeah, that was my first one, and I've been addicted ever since.
That's great, man. We got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Who would be your dream opponent, and what would your dream match be from the booker of the show?
Okay, so let me answer your question with another question. Does it have to be someone could it be any generation, like any era, live, deceased?
Let's see.
Yeah, I'll give him a second.
We'll give her a second.
I tell you what, I can do current, active,
All right,
and then I'll do a two-parter.
There you go.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Two-parter.
I'll give you a two-parter. Okay, so active wrestler right now. If there's one person I could wrestle on the face of the earth, it would probably be Will Ospreay. Sorry, I know that may be a cop out, but hey,
Okay, all right.
he may be the best in the world. Like physically, like athletically, and like what he does wrestling, pure wrestling was, and his delivery, and yeah, it's probably gonna be Will Ospreay. I know that's a cop out, but whatever. Go for the best, right?
Okada just said he's the best in the world right now.
Man, and it was a really tough decision because I really wanted to do Okada. I really wanted to do Ospreay, and then I even wanted to do what do they call him now? Gunther,
yes.
Yeah. Because I'm just a huge fan of a big man.
Gunther, yeah.
Huge fan, and like he's solid. But of all time, if they were in their prime, Raven. Raven's my all-time favorite wrestler.
Okay, all right. EC Dub.
Yeah. even NWA Raven, I would do too.
Okay. I don't know if this is for you, but I hear the boys from Sons of Plunder are always looking for a fight.
I hear the boys from the Sons of Plumber always. Well, hey, you know what? You came to the right place. You boys ain't got to look too hard, huh?
I know who they are. Do you know who they are?
I don't know. I don't. You know.
Okay. All right. They're Viking warriors.
Viking warriors. Fantastic.
That's right.
Fantastic.
We have a wrestler in our Instagram page, Satanta Fury from NYWC and SWA. He's in our Instagram chat. What's up, brother? How are you?
Awesome.
All right, man, she took the opponent you want. How about opponent you want to wrestle who's in the indies?
In the indies?
That you haven't wrestled yet. Male or female?
Oh, okay. All right. Up north. We'll go up north. Darius Carter.
Okay.
Hey, I'm about to turn some heads.
People
better pay attention to Darius Carter. Okay. That dude, money. That dude is money.
He is money. Warhammer. That's Warhammer. The Sons of Thunder. Iron Belly and Warhammer, yes.
Nice. But yeah, Darius Carter would probably be one. Yeah, he'd probably be my number one.
Okay.
You want me to give you? You want another one, or you just wanted my?
Give me another one. Give me a female.
Give you another one.
Female wrestler you would like to wrestle.
A female?
Yeah, because we were talking about this last night on the podcast I did yesterday, and we were talking about intergender, and my guest last night, Jay Outcast, mentioned intergender one that he would choose.
Okay, fair enough.
And then if you want to go back to indie gentleman, that we can.
Okay, so can the female, does she have to be indie, or can it be anyone, just female?
We'll do indie, and then we'll do someone who's in.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Because I think we're headed in this direction with both.
I don't know, man. Female wise, Alice Crowley.
Okay, why would you like to meet an intergender?
Okay, so I recently watched her wrestle, and I'm a big fan of her presence. She doesn't, and what I mean by that, and this isn't no disrespect to female wrestling, or just wrestling, but just like male wrestlers, there's some female wrestlers who don't make it look good, and just like there's some male wrestlers who don't make it look good. Alice is a wrestler. You could, male, female, her wrestling looks damn good across the board. So absolutely, I would love to share a ring with her.
Okay. Now,
but if we're going signed, that's going to be shout out to Billy Starks.
Billy Starks. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to.
All right, shout out to Billy Starks. Let me see where we're going to go next. Favorite match you've been in so far, and why, and who is your opponent?
Vader. So I got the privilege of wrestling Vader.
Really?
Yes, and the reason why, and this is to any new guys, any young guys in the business, check this out. Live and prove. So I live in Arkansas. There was a show in Indiana, 9 hours away. 9 hours away.
Mhm.
I wasn't guaranteed any spot, guaranteed nothing. I just wanted to get my name in the hat and network. And at the time, up north, that Midwest area was a hotbed.
Right.
So I went up there and set up chairs, and they needed someone for a triple threat first match. Okay, yeah, awesome. So I got on first match. Bada bing, bada boom. Well, the guy who was supposed to wrestle Vader, Jake Roberts and Vader were both there.
Mhm.
Jake was doing a main event match. Vader was doing a single semi, and the guy just didn't show up.
Uh-huh.
And
So you stepped in.
yeah, so they were like, "Who wants to wrestle Vader?" And he wasn't in a nice mood. I'm just going to be upfront. He was in a very agitated mood.
Yikes.
There was a band called Vader Bomb,
Uh-huh.
and they play wrestling-based music. You know what I mean? And they were like, "Hey, we'll get in there," and Vader was like, "I'll beat the shit out of you because you're not trained." And so it was like intense.
Right.
So me being the green small kid, I got thrown in there with him, and he was like, "I'm just gonna give you the choke slam. That's it." And no, we go out there. I do my stick. We're wrestling. He has the time of his life. He gives me 2 choke slams. He gives me the Vader bomb. I come to the back. Everyone's like, "Yo, you need to go talk to Vader." I go talk to him. He's like, "If WCW was still running, I would have you a job tomorrow. Like, put me over on Twitter. On Twitter, Vader on Twitter for the first time ever. Granted, he had to give me his phone and be like, "Do it." But so huge shout out, rest in peace to the legend Vader. Like he honestly, that match helped got me so far because he put his word on me. So shout out to that. That match probably without a doubt.
That's a big deal. I'm trying to see if it was. No, I don't have it near me, but they just released not too long ago the Vader Funko Pop, and I was excited that they came out with it. Yeah.
You gotta chase it. There's another one.
There's only one.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I have it. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't have it. Okay,
No, I haven't.
Let me apologize.
I've been trying to find me a good CM Punk one because every time I try to get a CM Punk one, there's always something wrong. And if you're a Funko collector, like the box has to be like perfect, right?
No, I got you. Yeah.
So it's very hard to find a Punk one, but I was able to not the original Punk one, but the Hot Topic one where he's wearing pink tights, like trunks. And I found a mint one, and I paid like $400 for it.
Dang.
But they're very hard to find.
Hey, you got to get them.
Well, you got to get them.
You got to get them. There you go.
Yeah, because I know they're going to jack up the prices now that he's back in WWE.
Yeah, facts.
So, and I'm waiting for the new ones. So, hoping they release another Punk one.
Right. What do you think about that?
That's right.
You excited?
I am excited. Let's go into hobbies now. What is your favorite hobby to do outside of wrestling?
Outside of wrestling, so I'm a big PC player. I like to play PC games, big gamer. So I like to play like Rust and Ark, survival games like that. I do jiu-jitsu, boxing.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to do that before wrestling, but mostly just that. Other than that, I have a daughter. And just hanging out with her. Do what?
Spend time with your child, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to go over your promo picture that was sent to me. What is going on with this picture, man? It's very unique.
Yeah, it is unique, and I wish they had the music in the air tonight because that had hit the real. I mean, it was beautiful. You just had to be there.
That's what you come out to in the end.
Now I come out to misunderstood by the animals. So
Okay, all right.
you know, yeah, I'm a classic guy.
I see, man.
I
That's
like
awesome.
the classic. You know,
Awesome.
but
Did you watch WCW when you were growing up?
I did. You said WCW.
Yes.
Yeah. So I caught. Let's see. I caught WCW and the Monday Night War. I got to see Hogan come in and I got to see all that. That's basically where it picked up. I got to see Hogan come in and turn the NWO, Goldberg whooping everybody's ass, Sting, that.
I just saw him wrestle for the last time in New York over the
Yeah.
Yeah, it was his last year.
Oh,
Yeah, man. It's sad, man. It was sad. Very sad.
it's crazy to think about.
I know that he's still doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is very crazy, man. All right. Here's a question I don't think I've ever asked anybody. You grew up watching WWE, WCW. When was the first time, if you remember, about what you learned about indie federations?
First time I learned about an indie federation.
Because I had no clue that they existed up until one of my friends said, "Oh, you want to go to a wrestling show?" I'm like, "Oh, you mean WWE?" He's like,
Yeah.
"No, it's down at the VFW." I'm like, "What are you
Yeah.
talking about?" Had no idea. Had no clue.
So it's so weird, but when I was in high school, they did a show at the army with our local armory with Jerry Lawyer. That was like
Right.
10th grade, so that was like the first time. But I just thought that was like a random thrown together thing. I didn't know about like people who run like weekly or monthly or bi-weekly or anything like that until after I had done 6 months of training. And Dirty Little Dave, he was like, "All right, you need to get away from here and go travel." And I was like, "What the hell does that mean? Travel where?" And he
Right.
was like, "What is that? What?" So
Yeah,
I thought you guys were the only guys who did this besides WWE. What do you mean? And then he put me in touch with a few people, and that was the first time that I was like, "Wow,
Right.
there's multiple of you guys and multiple places."
Multiple.
Yeah, so many.
I didn't know that either. And then I'm like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of them. They're like,
Yeah, for real.
all over the world.
Just
I'm like, all over the world.
It's like I had a buddy, Zach Sawyer. I think he may still, wrestle. But he was first one to introduce me to Ring of Honor. And I was like 2.5, 3 years into wrestling. And he was like watching Ring of Honor, and I was just mind blown.
Right.
I was like, how, because look, I'm going to be honest with you. In the South, a lot of thing is just, there ain't a lot of Memphis wrestling. We're real big on Memphis wrestling. I'll say it like that.
Right.
There's not a lot of flippity dips and a lot of competitive matches in that sense, if that makes sense. A lot of spot matches, if you will.
Right.
And so that was the first time I saw it, and my mind was just blown. I thought they were the greatest thing I've ever saw. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go into type of match you want to be in that you haven't been in yet.
The type of match.
Yes.
60-minute Iron Man.
60-minute Iron Man. If you had to choose your opponent, who would it
be? Jake Christ.
Okay, how come?
I'm a huge fan of first when they were the Irish Airborne and then the OI4K. And Jake just, when I first started, when I first started finding out about independent wrestling and other promotion, Irish Airborne, Jake and Dave, one of the first teams I had found. And so that's just, I've always just wanted to test myself against him and just 60-minute Iron Man because, I mean, hell, Flair used to do them. That used to be the big dog thing. So, yeah. Yep. If I had to call it right now, Jake Christ, 60-minute Iron Man match.
All right. Hopefully he's listening.
Hopefully so. If not, hey, little birdie's passed the word.
That's right. Little birdie's passed the word. All right. Since there's so many indie federations, what federation would you want to work for that you haven't worked for yet?
GCW.
GCW. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
All right.
well.
Very famous indie federation.
Yeah, I got a lot of friends up there, and
Billy
I
Starks is there.
huh?
Billy Starks works there too.
Yeah, Cole Radrick, Blake Christian,
That's right.
John Wayne Murdoch, a lot of those guys. See, this is actually my first year back from injury. I had tore my rotator cuff and was out for like 3.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, just bad rehabs and just not taking well. Finally got it back. So I'm beyond excited to see a lot of the people 3 years ago when I got hurt, or even 4 years ago at that period. I'm beyond excited to see a lot of these guys at GCW and at AEW and like. So yeah, I would love to be there just because like it would be cool to see those people. You know what I mean? Like their growth and be like, all right, Plus, I want to wrestle a lot of those guys. I'll just be upfront with you, pops.
All right. We got a question for you. Sloppy, who would you like to work against at GCW?
If I had to pick one person at GCW, Cole Radrick. It's going to be Cole because, and here's the thing, it's because Cole is homegrown at GCW. He earned, you know what I mean. He went there, earned his spot, earned the people to love him, and now he's one of their most popular people. So Cole Radrick, without a question of the doubt.
Okay. All right. Also making her GCW debut. So since we bring up GCW, is Brittany Brooks. She's making her way to GCW. Crazy, man.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I saw you had her on the intro.
She was in the intro, yeah.
She was, yeah, I saw, yeah. Huge shout out to her. I hope she kills it. No, she's
huge shout out to Britt, man. She's pretty. Yeah, she says that's dope.
That's dope. Yeah. You know who she's wrestling?
I don't know. I don't think they've announced. I just said announced she's going to be there at their Arizona show on.
I got you.
Yeah. Once I find out, I'll shout it out.
Yeah, there you go. For sure. Regardless, do your thing, Brittany.
We're trying to make it happen for a future. We did a big event up here in New York in November, so we're trying to see if we do another collaboration like that in the future.
Gotcha.
Maybe not big event, but some other place. Who knows? It's all a big up in there right now. But man, I'm 2024, man. I'm hoping to make a splash somewhere, man.
There you go. Hey, 2024 is the year. It's the year. It's the year of Kobe. It's the year of Kobe.
That's right. It's the year of Kobe. Hopefully, it'll be the year of Dank too and Sloppy Slade.
There you go.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Daniel's getting a lot of questions out here. Are you afraid of
light twos? Because they use that quite a bit at GCW. Hey, Daniel, I know you know who John Wayne Murdoch is, right? I know you know who John Wayne. That's who that's my wrestling brother. That's the guy who really did a lot for me, really taught me a lot, pushed me a lot, and he's the Duke of Hardcore, and without a doubt one of the best deathmatch wrestlers on the planet. So I'm not afraid of Will.
You're not afraid. That's right.
I'm not afraid.
When it comes down to it, you're not.
Yeah. He used to warm up his swings on me. You know what I mean? When I was the little green boy. So
really.
Yeah. So
right.
John better watch his back though, because I got years now, so we might come full circle.
Any thoughts about maybe going overseas? Maybe hitting the UK or Canada?
Before I had got hurt, I was in the process of working something out to go to England.
Okay.
But like I said, this is my first year back. Green boy, carry the bags, man. This is my first year back. So this was just kind of like, do you still got it kind of year, if that makes sense. And you still hang with all these guys.
I help. Daniel says hello. I think with your passion that you're speaking about all this. I think you still got it, man. Because if you have that passion in you, you got it still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's good stuff. Good stuff.
Right.
Any thoughts about coming to the Northeast up here?
Northeast. So I've been up there. Let me see. I think Matt Tremont.
Yeah, that is it's at the top of my head.
What is it? Was it H? No. What did he used to have a show?
It's not H2O.
No, what was it?
Man, I can't. I know that they do shows in Maryland.
Yeah.
Yes, CZW.
Yeah, okay. So this was years ago. So I went up there and did a fill in, just small stuff there. And that's about basically all I did that way. But I would be I would love to. I think that area right up there is the hotbed right now.
Mhm.
I mean, I think it's
Yeah.
hotbed for talent, man. I think
It
it is. Y'all in Texas, y'all fighting for the most. But I would love to come up there and get in the ring with a lot of the guys.
Think about all the Northeast talent just in AEW alone.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying.
I can't even believe like there's so many Long Islanders in AEW. Like it's like unreal to me.
Yeah. They just took over. They did their own takeover. You know what I mean?
One or two at the most. That was like
Yeah.
a whole bunch of them. Like, holy
You know you know how they work. You know how Long Islanders are. You get one of them in, they all get in.
they all hook each other up.
Right.
Awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff, man. I think I left out something. Did we leave out this for you? Was this you?
What?
No, that wasn't you.
No, that ain't me.
That was
Hey,
someone.
you can throw it up there though. Give them some love. I'm not mad at that. Let's see who we got.
Pro
I can't see
Wrestling
the
Magic.
There we go.
Elijah Eden, Eric Corvus, Joe Cruel, and I don't know how to say the name.
I don't know. Hey, right now, call it. Pick your horse. Who's your horse in that bet?
I'm gonna have to go with Elijah Eden over there on the left.
Oh, okay. On the left. I'm gonna go with the guy's name you couldn't pronounce. So get some revenge.
I tried, man.
You did. I give you that. You did. You gave it an effort. I didn't even try.
Romo, that's right, Serena.
Hey,
no one's perfect. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. We all make it's all love.
Here's a show that I'm going to be at. I'm going to throw some information.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Titan Championship Wrestling presents Monsoon coming up. I will be there on the 13th.
Nice.
My wrestling brother, even though I'm not a wrestler, but PJ Savage front and center.
Okay.
He's up there.
Yeah.
Marcus Mathers. You may have heard of Marcus.
Yes. Yeah. There's he's on the list. He's on the list.
He's on the list, man. He's really good, man.
Yeah, he is.
I didn't know who he was because I know of TCW, but I didn't follow him. But when I went to see him at Wrestling Is Now, I'm like, oh, this kid.
Wait, so do you know Toon? Braden Toon?
I don't.
Oh, okay. You will within the next year, though.
Oh, okay. I gotta look him up. But yeah, Monsoon Titan Championship Wrestling, right? Wrestling Is Now, February 10th. I will be there as well. A lot of great talent there. Big name coming. Big Body Bez making his wrestling debut. And there's buzz that media is gonna be there, like social, like media, not just like podcasters, but media is gonna be there for this. This is a big deal. You know?
Nice.
When a celebrity wants to come and rap and wrestle. I hear Papa Dick is winning the whole show. Yeah. I am not winning those. I don't wrestle. I mean, I'm a champion. I'm a 23-6 champion.
Okay, I heard Papa Dick was gonna rap too.
I'm gonna show you my championship, even though I don't have it on me right now. But it is 23-6 rules. It is the YouTube Heavyweight Championship of the world.
There you go.
And you can see all about the 23-6 championship on my YouTube channel on my vlogs.
There you go.
I'm gonna put myself over for once.
No, hey, there you go. You put yourself over. This is your moment.
This is my moment.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Where are my flowers?
Yeah, that's right. Right.
Oh shoot! Elijah Eden is in the chat and Instagram. He's coming up next at 8:00.
Yeah, there you go. Getting on deck.
He's getting on deck over there. Holy shit! Undisputed. That's right.
Undisputed.
Tell me about what goals you have set for yourself. We'll close it out with 2024 goals for yourself.
2024 goals. We're going overseas. We had talked about it. And like I didn't get to when I got injured. 2024, we're going overseas. We're making that trip to England. Just I'm gonna get up your way. That's another goal now. Yeah, I'm gonna get up your way. We'll put that on the 2024. And just
hopefully a show I'm at.
there you go. Yeah. That's the goal. The goal. The goal. And just overall healthy, happy, another wrestling year. You know what I mean? It's getting to my daughter's getting to the age, she's getting about 6. Yeah, she'll be 6, so she can start coming to a couple of the local shows with me. Okay. So that'll be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Have her carry my bags, green kid.
I try to get my son to carry my bags. He doesn't want to do it. I don't know why.
You tell him hold on. Did you tell him you're the champ?
I told him I was the champ, but he doesn't believe me.
Oh my God. What's wrong with this generation? You know what I mean?
What's wrong with these kids, man?
No respect for the champ.
Serena says, I see Slade at Titan or maybe even SWA. True.
That'd be nice. Look, hey, I got a car. I got gas. I got license. No cares in the world. You just let me know, and there's a road. I drive it.
Send Slade all the info on all the promotions up here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll shoot out resumes. Have them on deck.
100%. One of my goals is to come to Arkansas.
No, okay.
The MCW.
Okay.
At Osceola. That's right. I hope I said it right. Osceola.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, been talking to. I'm not going to say anything until it's official, but I've been talking to a few people down there. So, I have a lot of love for the Osceola crew.
It's run by the Clapp family. All 107 of them.
Yeah, you do. So many.
Many Claps.
I was gonna sit here and give them shout outs, but hell, man.
Many Claps.
That'd be 30 minutes just on the shout outs.
I'm actually in their anti-bullying tour.
Oh, nice.
I am, if you see it in the corner right there, you see it?
Yeah.
I am their unofficial podcast.
Nice.
Unofficial podcast.
Unofficial.
Tell everybody where they can follow you.
Twitter at Sloppy Slade. I just started doing TikTok, and it is at Sloppy Slade Sludge.
All right.
And then on Facebook.
Follow each other.
Yeah. Facebook at Sloppy Slade Sludge. I try to make it easy for the people.
Right. All right. Awesome. As for me, I already said I'm going to be at Titan, and wrestling is now coming up. Well, let's talk about Victory Pro Wrestling coming up as well. So I can get that as Ufa Ayo returns from, he was in Japan for like the last 8 years or something.
Oh, nice.
But he's coming back with the King of New York. Make sure you go to victoryprowrestling.com. Use that QR code. Get your tickets for Victory Pro Wrestling and Ufa Ayo's return.
Nice.
I'm excited for that, man.
I'm excited. Look, that's the first time I've ever seen or heard that guy's name, but just based on the way you said it, I'm excited.
Maybe you know this guy coming up. I got him coming up on the podcast.
Oh, DK. Yeah. A lot of stories about Derek King.
Coming up this Sunday.
Yeah. You'll have a good podcast then, yeah.
I got a lot of stuff. I'm not done yet. I got more.
Oh, you got more? There's more.
Elijah Eden coming up next.
Now I know why you picked him. Fair play.
There you go. I got Sam Street on Friday.
Nice.
Coming up. We're having a birthday party for Blocks on Friday. He's coming up for his birthday. And the one and only Daniel Alexander is coming on Friday too. Friday's a busy day for me, man.
Ooh.
There's no rest for me. And if you want to see my vlog up on my YouTube channel, it is up now. My latest one from Victory Pro Wrestling as Adam Kirkland here, who is, let me tell you, he is a major jerk, and I hate him. And he hates me too, and that's okay, because we can hate each other on the vlog. It's okay. But yeah, check out the blog and see what Adam says.
Nice. You said you don't like him?
It's not. Yeah, he's a jerk. He's a jerk.
Oh, come on now.
He's a jerk.
He looks like a real talented guy to me.
He's very talented.
Very talented guy. Some people are just misunderstood, Pops.
He's a jerk. Also, coming up next week from Creator Pro Wrestling and from Victory Pro Wrestling, the one and only Tristan Kyle is making his debut on the podcast next week. I'm so busy. I need a break.
Busy man.
And I want to give a shout out to my friends, the SATs, as they are opening up their own school for Wrestling Is Now. And one of the head trainers is not he's the only head trainer, DJ Savage, my brother. Make sure you go to Wrestling Is Now to get more information if you are in the Queens or New York City area. And what breaking news? What breaking news, Serena? You didn't tell me about breaking news. See, I don't get told nothing, Slade. Nothing. They don't tell me in this bit. Are you going to tell it, or are you going to just like leave us all hanging?
Cliffhanger. Next episode.
What is going on, man? We still got a lot of people in our chat over there in Instagram. Next Friday. Oh, here we go. We have the APW Heavyweight Champion Jackson Crowley will be joining.
Oh, that clown. Actually, Jack. Okay, I ain't gonna say it. I'll let you. Jackson's a very talented individual.
Tune in the next show. That's right. Tune in the next show.
Tune in, yeah.
Tune in for that show. Let us say goodbye to our Instagram friends, because that is a separate feed I have to end. Goodbye, Instagram. We will see you soon for a live.
See you later, Insta.
As for everybody else, I want to thank Sloppy Slade for coming on the podcast. His first time on Beyond the Barricade with Papa Deck, and hopefully it won't be
thank you guys for having me. Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure, man.
Stay on for a minute. Everybody else, I will see you in about